Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. Welcome to one of our most exciting live drives yet. It's the 2021 McLaren 720S Coupe. Today's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you all for joining in at this kind of weird time for us to live drive. We've only got 24 hours with this car, so we've been getting all our filming in. We actually got some track driving in yesterday, which was incredible. Now we're finishing everything up with this live drive. Might shoot a little bit of a night drive tonight, and that's our time with the 720S. But it's certainly enough time to experience how incredible this car is. Not only in its looks, its design, its features, and technology, but just in the way that it pulls and the warp speed that it transfers you into. It's really incredible. So we can't wait to get behind the wheel with you all, show it off a bit. We got Alyssa behind the camera. We're gonna do a little bit of a walk around, show off a bit of the car, and then we're gonna get to your comments, and I'm sure we'll have a lot today. So let's just chat it up. This color is unique to this car. It's kind of a McLaren customized option, kind of periwinkle-ish, and I really like it because it manages to be beautiful and cool and unique without being too showy. If this thing were bright red or bright green or something like that, it would just be so hard to even drive around public streets without getting so much attention. This, obviously, you still get a bunch of attention, but it just takes a second longer. It's a little more soft. Alyssa likes the color as well, doesn't she?
It's so gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is.
So beautiful. That's something that you paint your bathroom. You know?
Every little character line of this car is neat. There's so much exposed carbon fiber, both inside and out. These wheels look great. Bunch of cooling. You can see the carbon ceramic discs in there. Looks like we're dealing with, is it only 4 piston calipers? Might be 6, but might only be 4 piston calipers. We seem to still have a good amount of brake material, even though we ran this thing pretty darn hard. Tires are getting there, but we still have enough for today. We might even get a little bit of rain. Hopefully the live drive will stay dry, but later today we might be dealing with a little bit of rain. Yeah. Huge rears. I think we got 305 Pirelli P0s in the back. Let's see.
These are different sizes in the front, correct?
Yep, they're staggered. So you got a little larger in the rear, being rear wheel drive.
Okay.
These exhausts that exit right out of the back bumper. I mean, these things are right here. When we started up, it's really gonna sound incredible. Wow. This wing pops up and is doing all sorts of different aerodynamic adjustments, all sorts of driving. When you get on the brakes, it comes up to kind of provide like an air brake. When you get on the throttle hard, it goes all the way down.
Wow.
To be slipperier. It's working all the time.
Smart. It does it all
yep,
itself.
it's always adjusting. Yep.
That's really
Carbon fiber here. You can see right into the engine there, right on top. 4-liter twin turbocharged V8. Yeah, this is so hot to the touch. Like, you cannot
really
rest.
Hot.
This is like a body panel that's just toasty.
Super hot.
This thing builds up so much heat. It's really incredible. Carbon fiber mirror caps. And then when you pop open the doors, you can see all sorts of exposed carbon fiber. Look at this shell. That's just raw carbon fiber up through here.
That's amazing.
Everything.
So light.
Yeah, it really is.
Wow.
And you feel it out there. I mean, we've driven cars more powerful than this, but the speed that this thing carries, once you get above like 20, 30 miles per hour, it's just bonkers. It really is. And Alyssa has not experienced it yet, so I'm looking forward to that.
Other than the soft ride it was to get over here from our house.
That was easy.
That was nothing.
Yep.
So I'm expecting to be terrified.
The TheTopher took me out on a track he's super familiar with. I had been around it a few times, but not a bunch. He took me around in this car, and it's the craziest track ride I've probably ever had.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really something else. And then me driving it was obviously really cool in and of itself, but I had to be a bit more careful. He had done thousands of laps at this place, so he was ready to throw it around a little bit more.
That's so amazing.
So I know I saw Joshua John in the chat, and we obviously talked with Miran a bit. We got the DL on Miran and how he's going to go buy a 720S with all his real estate and crypto and various stock investments. Yep, paying off. Yeah. But who else we got in the chat?
Joshua John wants to know if you can take it off road.
That's gonna be a no for this one, unless you want to donate about $500,000
exactly.
or you know, only 250 million or 250,000 the Cash App. It's a deal.
Oh yeah, because we can make up that other 100 grand.
Well, we wouldn't total it. We'd take it off road. Would be like 2 tires going like in the dirt. Just be like, oh, okay, off road.
That's it, done. I mean, technically.
Yes.
Frunk.
Oh yeah, we'll pop it.
Pop it?
Yeah.
Pop it. And
pop the frunk. You go. Reach right in here. Got some buttons. Oh, I might actually have to open the door first. Activate that. Man, it just, there we go. This thing definitely has some Britishness about it. I had the radio stop working on me earlier, and the gauge cluster kind of stopped moving at one point. But, you know, decent sized front.
That's really large. I could get in that.
Yeah, you absolutely could. You could probably get some customized McLaren, luggage to throw in there.
Cool.
To optimize the space. Go for a road trip.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you had some thin pieces of luggage, you could stack them on top of each other.
Yeah. Last time Alyssa and I were in a McLaren 570S, we took her to the airport and she had to ride with her suitcase on her lap.
You guys probably remember that. We did a sound test.
Yep, with your suitcase sitting on
in the passenger seat with my suitcase on my lap.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got some road repair things in there as well.
That's very cool. I bet Pittsburgh Man would ask if I would get in that frunk. I'm worried really about getting it dirty. So
yeah, dirty, damaging, anything like that. Yep. No Pittsburgh Man in the chat yet?
He's the one that asked.
Oh, he did? Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad he made it.
Yep. And when we get inside, Joshua John would like to see a window sticker and where it's made.
You got it.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's made in Surrey, England, but we'll double check.
Surrey?
Yep.
Cool. Hank the Mean Man says, oh yeah, that thing's gonna rip.
It sure is.
Yep. Abraham Kula says hello.
Hello, Abraham.
And then we got sunglasses, smiling face, thumbs up from Hank the Mean Man again.
Nice.
So yeah, we're good.
Cool. Let's do a little bit of the interior walk around, or look around if you will, because there's not a lot of real estate to cover. And then we'll get it started up. This thing is a fairly mundane spec inside, but I kind of like it. It's just simple black. I could go for a little bit of cross stitching maybe, but they made it simple in here. That's fine. The proper way to get into butterfly doors in a car this low is to put your butt in first and then swing your legs around. That's how you get the paparazzi not to be able to see up your dress.
Oh, got it.
Yep. See, just like that. Sit and scoop. Elegant.
Not yet. I feel like I'm breaking the doors when I pull them down.
They're hefty.
They're very hefty.
I love this mirror. How, like, out of everything, this looks like a mirror out of a Ford Focus or something.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't go with a frameless or something. But down here, I know you guys are dealing with some contrast issues because the sun just decided to come out for our live drive, which is kind of neat, but also kind of unfortunate. Let's get this door shut, see how it looks. A little bit better. Cool. Got your iris infotainment system, drive mode selectors, your thing that doesn't look all the way up. Maybe it is. No, I don't think it is. And Bowers & Wilkins audio system. Already did the sound test. It's decent. And that's about all your storage. A little bit there.
Wait, what's your tier
here for
that Bowers & Wilkins sound
I think
test?
I gave it a C+, B-, okay. Objectively. For a supercar, it's definitely a B.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, well, you want to hop out and go do a sound clip for start?
This close to the building?
Yeah, I won't rev it too hard.
Okay. Alright guys, let's get out of this again. Oh, cool. Shall I leave the door up or no?
Sure.
Okay. Ready? I actually should back up a bunch more.
Screen opened up all the way. It seems to be at an awkward angle.
I watched it go back in when we were doing the live drive out in this front corner.
Okay.
So maybe. There are the fans.
Yep. Let's close it. So that's what it looks like in the closed position for track driving. Get the window all the way up. Sometimes the auto up windows work, sometimes they don't. Interesting. Let's try open it back up, see what happens. No, yeah, that's definitely not all the way. So
wow.
maybe mid-drive we'll try turning the car all the way off and locking it, coming back. So like I said, McLaren-y type things.
Yeah.
British car.
Miran said, if you didn't know, I ordered the 765 5 months ago.
Oh yeah, I think he did mention
but
that.
haven't gotten any updates from the dealer yet.
Bummer. Yeah, the 765 I've heard is pretty darn nuts, so.
Cool.
It's even faster than this.
What was the other one we had in Colorado?
That was a 570.
Okay.
And those all correlate to the number of the horsepower it makes, but in British horsepower terms.
So
this would be 720 horse. That one was 570. The one he's getting is 765.
Yeah.
But in US, this one's 710, and the 765 is probably like 750 something or other.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Muhammad Asiri says hello.
Hello, Muhammad.
He also says, I love you guys.
Aww.
That's awesome. The Pittsburgh Man says, Porsche is the upper price cap on Alyssa's front test. Maybe.
Yeah, well, I think you got in the front of the Cayman.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Yes. That was neat.
That's funny.
Ooh, we gotta look up Joshua John's questions.
Okay.
Where it was built and...
Oh, right here.
Ah. Let me remind my window sticker and where it was built, and he also wants to know build and materials quality of the McLaren.
I don't know if it's going to show build location there, but I'm fairly confident it's Surrey, England, because it says on the side of the car.
Why does it say Baltimore at the top?
That's where it was imported.
Okay.
So while Alyssa's looking at that real quick, I'll show you the front end lift, because we're coming up to our speed bump. Press this button down here, and then you can get the front end to lift up so you can actually clear these speed bumps without just absolutely destroying the front splitter. Nice and easy. Okay.
Yes.
We've been averaging about 8 miles per gallon, fun fact. So if any of you feel like donating, we would absolutely appreciate that. Our donation goal is $40. Might be a little steep, but you know, it would definitely help pay the gas because we've already been through about $40 worth of fuel in filming today. This thing was full this morning, is down to a quarter, and we've only driven about 60 miles.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay. It doesn't say, Joshua John, on here where it was built. And your other question was?
Build quality and
build
stuff.
Quality and the materials. That's a you question.
Yeah, I mean everything's very premium. The only thing that's kind of funny, like I said, is the rearview mirror. It seems a little out of place, but other than that, everything's super solid.
Really nice
super
Alcantara
nice
all
feeling.
over here.
Yeah, great leather.
All along the seats. These seats, I want to get like a really nice close up. Look at the stitching right here. If you guys can see that, it's like parallel stitching right here. Kind of neat. Of course, Charlie was putting on all the carbon fiber things. More Alcantara up here. Really neat. Look at this part as well. I mean, you're not going to see this part very well because of the sun. There we go. They had to really get creative where to put everything because there's no room.
Yeah, it's a small cabin. This car, you think, because of its super low stance and proportions, you think these things are really large in person. But as Nathan and I were pointing out today, it's actually not a very large car. Even though it seems like it in photos.
Right. Half of the car actually is the engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is amazing. Okay. 1 cargo net for 1 bottle of water. Hope the passenger likes to share or isn't thirsty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you able to get this back in there?
I am, yes. Am I? Yeah, we worked it out.
Good.
Cool. Alright. Nissan Altima guy is quoting you where you said, I won't rev it too hard, and then he goes, mm-hmm.
That was only
sure.
like $4 grand. It's got a $7 grand red line. It just gets there so fast. I'm surprised Nissan Altima guy still watches our channel after all the mean things I've said about the Altima.
Yeah, Nissan Altima guy, what are your thoughts on Charlie's opinion of your namesake? Hank the Mean Man says, remember, it's a mid-engine. You don't want to go sideways.
Yeah, no, there will not be much sliding with this car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of speed. Not much getting. was like upper limit for some SUVs that we throw on here, and that was just
that was so easy.
Baby preschool time for this
I
car.
could feel kind of like the skin pulling away from the bones in my face.
Yeah.
Just ever so slightly. But it like was no problem. Miran says if this one has wait a minute. If this one has this many problems, it means it has the older CAN software. It needs to be updated.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the odometer's only got 1,400 miles, but yeah, who knows how long it's set. So you've got your drive modes, handling and performance right here, but you have to press active to actually use them, which is kind of nice. And then we're going to switch handling over to S, performance over to track.
Look at the paint job on that truck. It's kind of neat. Ah!
You ready, Liz?
Will I ever be? This whole time. I honestly have not felt that way since I've been on a roller coaster. I actually had to remind myself to breathe and my head got all fuzzy and oh my god.
Isn't that nuts?
That was terrifying. Did we hit Miran's record? I feel like we did.
Not quite, but still. TheTopher. He loves to call during these. Nope. Dad.
Sorry, Dean.
So yeah, that's what it's capable of.
Man, look at like the. This is probably not okay for it to be that far up on my neck. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Anyway, back to comments.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hank the Mean Man says, kick the go pedal. Ah, no, why did I say that now? That was for you, Hank. Hell. How do you feel about this car driving on some broken pavement? I'm not asking you to do it. I want to know your opinion genuinely.
It's really not too bad. I mean, you wouldn't want to be over anything really big because you're going to hit the splitter and it's just really low and tough suspension. You can see how much you feel through the wheel too if you show the camera on the steering wheel. Every bump we go over, I mean, it's like vibrating. It's kind of like the Porsche, but it's very great steering. You feel everything. TheTopher said, you feel how the road is feeling, emotional. You know how it was doing yesterday.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a very good point. The Pittsburgh Man says the Ultima is the cheating girlfriend car.
Yeah, and you got some personal issues with that one?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Man?
Oh, don't overshare. John Dickerson is asking if it comes with winter tires.
Probably, you know?
I'd actually like to see...
I wouldn't be too surprised if McLaren offered like a winter tire package.
I mean, the Corvette did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's also not the same. This is a supercar.
Right. Maybe McLaren wouldn't encourage that actually. But then again, you know, when you're that rich to like just toss money at one of these.
The Brits would just scoff and not talk to you.
Maybe, but they've got winter over there, you know?
It's... Do they actually get like legit snow? I bet they do.
Get
like
some snow. Not
the further north you go.
Right.
Yeah. Scotland. The Pittsburgh Man sent a bunch of fire emojis. And Miran says, just put it in active and send it.
Pretty much did.
Yeah, definitely did. A lot of people are like, yeah, that's awesome. Laughing, crying faces, thumbs up. Hank says, damn. I'm not going to read Pittsburgh Man's comment.
Is it for a Friday live stream?
Borderline. I'll show it to you.
That's funny.
Yeah. Hank the Mean Man says, Charlie, bro, that scared me. Seriously, I was a little worried. It scared me. It scared me too.
It is scary.
It is roller coaster ride. That was, anyways. That was fun. Let's hope our mothers aren't watching.
Well, we're giving one of our mothers a ride in this at 4.
Let's hope my mother isn't watching then.
Yeah. And you managed not to swear, so that's good.
There was no blood in my brain.
Yeah. No, that's what happened. I mean, it's not often that I'm in a vehicle. I mean, I rode in that Baja Ridgeline, literally getting air, and I was like, oh, this is cool. This is nice. I like this. I went out on track with this and with the TheTopher driving, and it was like, I was grabbing that handle too. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
Because just the forces on your body.
It's just, it's
incredible.
amazing. Well,
Yeah.
for me, what it is I forget to breathe. You're going so fast and you're just watching the road disappear in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I just forget to breathe. And I keep saying roller coaster stuff, but I've never felt anything else like that outside of a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And I don't even like roller coasters so much.
No, this is, there are a lot of cars I say you get used to the speed, even like a Hellcat or something. I mean, it spins the tires so often that you kind of get used to the power. There's not much getting used to this. This is pretty upper end.
Yeah.
Which, you know what's the crazy thing? Is Miran has like an 8-seater or 7, maybe 6-seater SUV that'll do like similar power to this.
Yes. Yes, that is insane.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It's the power of man.
Yeah, really.
Joshua says to watch for cops.
Good call.
I've actually seen a lot in this area the last 2 days, so yeah. Maybe they've been on the prowl for us. And we haven't done a live drive in like a week.
Yeah.
So they're like, they know. So stay tuned. Maybe we'll
have to take advantage of off the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Alyssa and Charlie go to jail on a live drive.
And the Pittsburgh Man says, no, the cheating girlfriend car comment is from another car channel he watches.
Oh.
He's a big Mopar from New York.
Okay.
What's Mopar?
It's like Dodge, Chrysler, Power Performance.
Okay.
That's like their brand.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
John is asking what your favorite aspect of the car is.
I mean,
it go fast.
It's got to be that speed. The power is just intoxicating. I mean, it's there's so much cool about the car, but that's the most unique feature, I think. I mean, from everything we drive, like the capabilities of even that 570 was like, oh, this is cool, but like this is like so much higher. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caught up a bit?
We are caught up.
Cool. Let's go do some walking around.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it running. Actually, it's good for the engine, keeps it cool. It'll be a little loud outside, but
That will show people how.
right. So there you got the Surrey, England badge.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Oh, huge intake right there. Got to suck as much air as possible. Also, you hear this high-pitched sound regularly. It's a hydraulic system. McLarens just kind of do that. They're always running their hydraulic pump. It's so low. It's just, you don't really realize that in photos, but like you see Alyssa walking by, she's not particularly tall, and yet, I mean, this car just sits really low. It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
This color almost looks gray in this kind of light.
Yeah, it's like a really pretty blue gray.
Yeah.
Joshua says, I'm surprised the water bottle in the back didn't go flying.
It's pretty snug in there.
Yeah. If anything, it would be forced to stay where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Pittsburgh Man says his favorite part of this car so far is the rear view mirror.
Yeah, seriously. It's funny, you get all this amazing, I mean, $350,000 for this.
Yeah.
and they don't like just that one.
That's okay. I mean,
I know it works totally fine.
Yeah,
you just think, even the Corvette, you get like a rear view camera, you know.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But they put all their beans in just making this thing handle amazingly.
This is up.
Yes, the wing is up.
The wing is up. Wow.
Yeah. It is right there. It is not. I think this has the sport exhaust, which makes it even louder.
Yeah.
Huh.
Amazing.
Well, we'll do a little bit more driving, but any questions you have, let us know. And definitely we would appreciate, you know, some donations. Definitely just gonna go right into the gas tank for this thing.
Yep.
Right here, you can see. Interestingly, even though it's mid-engine, the gas cap is in the rear. On the Porsches, it's in the front, so it's kind of confusing. But I guess they didn't want to be like the Germans. But if you donate on the Cash App, count your donations as double. We don't really have any like donation rewards today. We'll do a launch control start for every donation we get.
There you go.
Yeah, so we have that. But
what are some other things you guys would like to see?
yeah, I mean,
willing to donate for?
they probably just want to see. Well, we'll do a few outside shots as well.
Okay, yeah, you going fast?
Yeah, if we get up to $10, we'll have Alyssa stand outside and we'll do a few flybys and a few outside launches.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Very nice. Sweet. Shall we go back in?
Sure. Door handles kind of tucked in between here, so you can see that huge intake. Inside there, we can even get the GoPro through in there, but then you got the door handle. Stick your finger in. Oh, also it looks sweet with the doors up. I mean, butterfly doors, man, they have an effect. All right. In we go. We have 40 miles left on our loan.
On our loan?
Yep, can't go over 350. We've done 310.
Wow. Okay. Could be a life sit. Look at how pretty this car is. We can't drive anymore.
I do really like these air vents. They feel so good to turn.
They do. Some water.
Yeah, I'll take a little water too.
It's warm outside. Well, I take a sip of water. You want to read Miran's fun fact?
Yeah. What's your fun fact, Miran? Tune 720S will beat the GT350 when the 350 is on 5 pounds of boost, but when I turn the knob from 5 to 37, it's not even close. I believe that. Yeah, that's just crazy nuts. You definitely need to get an airport runway to fully send this car. Yeah, I mean, if I would love that so much. If we could just get like our own, you know, track we could use regularly, or a runway or something like that to do just nutso pulls, I would love that.
We're not able to go to Willow Run because we'll get flagged so fast.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. Do a little burnout. Maybe if we get like $40 donations, I'll try a little burnout. It's just, we don't have a great spot to do that either. And these tires are expensive, and you know, car's expensive, but we'll do a little one if we hit 40.
We're trying to be nice to McLaren so they give us more of these.
Right. Oh, how good are the brakes? Pittsburgh Man, they're quite good. We'll use them again here in a little bit.
I bet we'll use them a lot, actually.
And then he said, we need Nathan to get a Nissan with butterfly doors. I think he would like it very much.
Wait, does Nathan like Nissan? I can't remember.
No, he does not.
Okay. Thought that's what that was.
I'm not the only guy who does is Nissan Altima fanboy. Or whatever his name
This is not fanboy.
Fan?
Nissan
Driver.
Altima guy.
Guy. He's just a guy. He doesn't even have an Altima. He associates with the Nissan Altima.
He's a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, if I had to describe my personality as a car, it'd be a Nissan Altima.
Don't insult the man.
Hey, it's his name.
Joshua is saying British cars and questionable reliability seem to go hand in hand.
100%. Oh, check out this the seat controls on this. Let me pull over. They're so funky. Alyssa, you might remember them from when we had the 570.
Okay.
So
what's that beeping sound?
that whirring?
It's gone now.
Yeah, that's the hydraulic pump. McLaren just makes that sound.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. See if I turn the wheel.
Oh. You guys probably might not be able to hear it.
Yeah,
the camera.
subtle.
Anyways.
Anyway, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this either in the dark, but all these controls down here, they're so weird and convoluted. There's like 15 buttons, and you kind of just gotta fondle them until you figure out how to move your seat around.
Ha.
It's really strange.
At least it does have memory seat though.
Yes, memory definitely helps.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. King J Jr. is asking what the fastest car you've driven.
This.
This, right here.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching it.
I've driven quicker cars from 0 to 60 because they're four-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive, but yeah, this is the fastest top speed, that's for sure.
Yeah. Nathan says, no, I do not like Nissan.
Nathan, we heard you had a little car incident today. Do you care to share with the class what happened?
And the Pittsburgh Man is laughing.
Fair enough. Right, so we are in comfort now. I like the blinker sound.
Yes.
Like, it sounds like someone's like flicking a hollow coffee can or something.
Yeah, it's like a hollow clunk.
Yeah.
Satisfying.
Yeah, it takes these bumps pretty well in this mode. If we switch up to track mode, let's see how much rougher it gets.
It's not even that much rougher. It's a little bit, but I don't think comparatively.
It's quite a bit. You feel how much more you're just kind of like bouncing and getting.
Okay, that's fair. Yes, I do. I'm just kidding.
I don't know, cop car. And then we'll switch back to comfort. And just the car just like shakes less.
Yeah.
Reacts less.
Neato!
Oh?
Pittsburgh Man donated $2.
Thanks, Pittsburgh Man.
Canadian. Said launch and brake test.
We will do a launch for you, sir. Be a little bit of an uphill launch, but a launch nonetheless. Oh, just kidding. This person's pulling out, so
Okay.
we will do the launch elsewhere.
Pittsburgh Man says, huh, why was the launch in all caps? He wrote it like that.
Really?
I assume.
I wrote it like that?
No, he did when he made a comment with his donation.
Ah.
He's being silly where he's like, huh, I wonder why. There's a car. No, they're turned. They turned. I thought they were pulled over.
Press the launch button. Put all the way on the brake. Put all the way in the gas. Deep breathing exercises.
Deep breathing. I really want to go on the track with this as a passenger.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
I feel my body trying to stop it from going so fast, and I cannot. Obviously.
This CX-5 up here just threw a bottle, or not a bottle, a plastic
Paper cup?
paper cup out onto the road. What a degen.
Yes.
Like, how are you just cool with like, oh yeah, I don't need my trash anymore. These people drive me mad.
Nathan said my power steering motor went out and it was like trying to drive a boat on the highway. Well, it is a boat.
Yeah, it is.
For those of you that don't know, Nathan drives a Ford Taurus SHO 2013.
Turbo sounds are really cool.
They're
too. Pretty
neat, yeah. I hope you guys can hear them. The Pittsburgh Man just says it fast.
It is fast.
With like
It do be that way.
it go fast.
It go fast, real fast.
Miran says you really don't need an airport when there is quote unquote Mexico at night. Airports aren't necessary for doing pulls. The top gear, of course, to legal speeds.
We don't have Mexico though here. I guess we could have Canada if we went out far enough. I just don't like staying up late. Plus, when you're filming it, that's a little different. We could go out and test the top speed of a lot of these cars, but that doesn't mean we can necessarily get footage of it and use it in a video.
Exactly. It'd be like a members only thing.
Yeah.
Maybe. Joshua John is asking if there are any good scenic driving roads in Michigan.
Yeah, there's one up north in Harbor Springs called the Tunnel of Trees. That one's good. If you're in southeastern Michigan, some up by kind of the Bloomfield Hills, Orchard Lake, that neck of the woods can be nice. And then out this way toward kind of Jackson, Michigan, Chelsea, Michigan.
Chelsea's really good for that.
Pinckney, yeah, there's some good roads up there. Irish Hills.
Yeah. Maybe if John Dickerson is still watching, he could comment some about the Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's probably more fun roads up there.
I bet there are, and more secluded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just more deer.
Yeah. Just make sure you go during the day. Yeah. The Pittsburgh Man says, catch up to that CX-5 and give him a piece of your mind.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, really? Come on.
Yeah.
It's one thing to like throw out an apple core into the woods or something, but
Yeah.
just a paper cup right into the street.
In the middle of it,
Yeah,
in the middle of the road, not even off to the side. Well, the wind could have taken it, but.
No, he threw it right out.
Oh, super stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta test the brakes for Pittsburgh Man.
Yeah. I better move that seatbelt so it's not on my neck.
Yeah.
I can't though, because it's like this.
Are you ready?
Are you gonna go up to
We'll
high
go to like
speed?
60 and then brake.
Okay. We're there.
You hear that super high-pitched ringing sound near that when it shifts?
Yeah.
That is some from the turbo. You can hear it on the outside too. It sounds like a jet engine going by. It's nuts. When Chris was running this on the track and we were watching, it was just like hearing a jet going.
Oh, that's
back
pretty
and
cool.
forth.
Wow. Nathan said the wheels developed minds of their own on the way to the dealership.
That's rough.
Yeah. And Miran is asking if Chris Brower accepted his offer on the Cobalt.
He said, like, that's crazy. That's more than I paid for the car in 2012. And he said interesting. So
I don't think he did, Miran.
I'll follow up with him, but he'll probably, I mean, he's got a lot of sentimental value in that car, so he might think about it. But I'll ask him again here later tomorrow,
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Neat.
Yep.
Oh, the Pittsburgh Man donated $1.
Aw, thanks. He just wants another launch.
Probably. He said, thank you, good sir.
Aw.
And John said, yeah, any road in the UP could be considered good scenic driving. In the fall, and US 2 is a great one along the north coast of Lake Michigan.
That's true.
That would be cool.
That is a pretty
I
one.
would like to go up there and see that.
So we are down to 10 miles of range.
Oh, good lord.
Keep in mind, we started this live drive with over over a quarter tank of fuel. And we started the day at a full tank.
Wow.
So we're gonna sit for a little bit longer.
Dang.
And we do have to do a little launch tour for Pittsburgh Man though. So we'll use about $1 of fuel. So it's a good thing he donated $1. Track, sport. Brake, launch, awaiting full throttle, boost.
I like the shuddering it does right before it launches.
Yeah, it's really,
Those tires are gripping.
Nathan said earlier, it's like, or did you just say this earlier? It's like getting a workout while you drive. I think Nathan said it. He said you're probably burning calories while you just ride in it.
My adrenaline just spikes, so my heart starts racing.
Yeah.
And then in my body, I feel like, don't let it go faster. And I'm just like, what does that mean? Like, I can't make it stop with my mind.
Quick shout out to our members. Thank you, Pittsburgh Man and Miran and all of our other Daily Motor members. Definitely helps us out doing cool things like this. We appreciate your support.
Absolutely. See if I can find any more members that we... Oh, we are good.
I didn't recognize any names, but thank you to all of them in the description.
Absolutely. Let's see.
We're up to 11 members.
Nice.
Yeah.
Joey Finley, Miran, Martino Bunny, Tyler Kursh.
Also, Martino
Kursh.
took a certain part of his name out of his YouTube name.
That's probably nice. There's some in Korean, I don't know. Shakti J, Yas, A Safari, Pittsburgh Man, Gager 66, Nathan Dryer, Jack, SRV, SVR 575, Barley Content, and #1 Fake Gamer. He became a member, didn't he?
Yeah, but he is no longer a member. Either he changed his name or is no longer a member. So, yeah.
Life sit. Yeah.
Engine's actually running really cool right now. Oil temp's 199 and coolant temp 189.
That's hot.
What's it mad about right now? I don't know. I think it thinks we're gonna run into something.
Okay. John says if you want to take a long drive, follow US 41 North until it stops at Lake Superior. Great drive in the fall and spring, small scenic road with trees over the road. That sounds lovely.
That does sound lovely. Trying to show you guys some of the screen, but we're getting a lot of glare. But you can do various status things, phone info, trip info, navigation, all sorts of things. Yeah.
I feel like this is something that you would say like later in the day.
Okay.
The Pittsburgh Man says 16 people watching for a 720, but the G70 tomorrow will probably have 35.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, probably.
YouTube's weird like that. We'll do something like a Kia Rio and get more views than this. But
Yeah.
it's all just because what are people legitimately searching for, you know? Like, not many people are legitimately buying advice for a 720S, but it's
Unless they're people like Miran.
right. I will say, you know, knock on carbon fiber, but we've learned to stay around these roads and keep our signal all the way full.
Yes.
So maybe we'll be able to jump up to 1080p here again soon. So that's nice.
And we upgraded to Verizon hotspot.
Right. Although we also figured out our T-Mobile hotspot was defective, so they're sending us a new one. So maybe that one will pick up and be a little bit better.
We should also just pick up like Verizon and T-Mobile as sponsors. Honestly, because for these drives.
The only problem is then if their signal is dog crap, then they're gonna be like,
Good point. Good point. Well then, give us the best stuff.
give us that good signal, you know?
Yeah, the good signal.
I just stuck my finger too far into the air vent and got it all covered in grease. Sounds like a Nathan thing.
Yeah. Moran said if this one had the MSO roof scoop, that sound would be different.
Oh.
That's the induction noise because the intake port is smaller in the non-MSO models than the MSO models that have the roof scoop.
I love how knowledgeable he is about so much car stuff.
Seriously. You know, he just spends his time like cultivating wonderful investments so that he can spend the rest of his time knowing car things.
Yeah, you hustle hard, kids, so that you can not have to hustle later on in life and enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Are we caught up?
Yes.
Let's do. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
It's another comment by Pittsburgh Man. I'm gonna show you, Charles, and not read out loud.
That's awesome.
It's not even Friday, man.
Yeah, Friday live drive will be fun this week. G70.
Yes.
Ooh, actually, let's shut the car all the way down and see if we can't get the screen to come up properly. And we even remembered the little windscreen for the GoPro today, so even though it's a blowing today, you guys hopefully are not getting some awful... Let's set it's not even Friday. Cool, so the key is neat. It's just got 3 buttons. It says McLaren. Press that, you get a little visual cue. The mirrors will fold in.
Is that range that you're supposed to stay limited to, that 350? Was it 350?
Yeah.
Does that include driving it back to...
Like where it needs to be?
Yes.
No, it does not. It's 350 from when we give the keys back.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yep.
What side it'll sit?
What a machine. I really like this view right here. It reminds me almost of the old Jaguar XK or an X220. What is that called? Is it XK220? XR220? You guys know what I'm talking about. The cool Jaguar from the early 90s that was 220 something or other. Kind of got that shape. Neat. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
720s. Carbon ceramics. Cool.
What are some quirks and features?
The whole thing is a quirk and feature.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's the fun thing. The interesting thing with like us doing live drives on supercars and stuff is there's not as much to talk about because the interior is so small.
Yeah.
It's not like an Escalade where we spend 40 minutes just going through the interior. Yeah. Yep. We can pop the frunk one more time.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Zarif is in the chat.
Hey, Zarif.
I like the car.
Yeah, I bet you do. It's been a little while.
Yep.
There's the Frunkadunk.
Ooh, Nathan helped you out. XJ220.
XJ220, that's what I thought, yeah.
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 Frunkadunk. What are these things in here?
Like emergency kit. So if we were to break down, we can put that out as like a fold out triangle to warn people that we're broken down.
That's
and some
pretty neat.
tire repair stuff and everything.
Okay. What's in here?
Probably more.
Cleaning kit, maybe.
Oh.
Ooh, it's like leather and stuff. Look at this. What do you have?
A shield.
A shield?
A crest.
No, like
embossed.
Embossed. I couldn't think of that. This is actually the
owner's manual.
Manual.
Yep. You're gonna have to get that back in there if you take it out.
Yes, I am. Yeah. I just wanted to see what the front looked. It was also fancy.
And that's some tire fix-a-flat.
It looks
super
like a
fancy
water
fix-a-flat.
bottle.
Tire weld. Emergency puncture repair. No spare tire, obviously, so that's what you get.
Oh, jeez.
Problem solved. Doubt.
Press X.
Yes. They're gonna be like, this bottle's not in the same way. Did you guys use this?
The netting is entirely necessary so that it doesn't slide around.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything is strapped down inside.
It's strapped. Anything else?
Zarif is saying he's got Arabic school to do, so he'll be right back.
Oh, well, we were only gonna go till about 4, but
yeah,
if you make it, it'll be good to see you.
And he says, my God, is it good.
Cool, well, let's go do one more little loop, and then we'll wrap it up. In we go. Let's see if our gauge cluster has fixed itself. It's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up.
Stop.
No. Yeah, that doesn't look right.
Huh. Not from what you remember, or?
No, it's just both. Not from what I remember, and it just doesn't seem to be angled properly. Maybe I'm mistaken. Air conditioning takes a second to kick in.
Yes, it does. Miran says one of the features is when the exhaust pipes get super hot, it shoots baby flames.
Baby flames. Cute.
That's pretty cool.
We're not hitting anything. Calm down. Crap. It's certainly a car of quirks.
The quirky thing is how dangerous it can be.
The secret ingredient
is danger. Oh, well,
that too.
Secret ingredient is crime. Is that sunny in Florida, Philadelphia?
No, but it does look like that.
Yeah. It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what it's from. It is a meme though.
Just astute observation.
Okay.
This is a good car for people who like racing.
Kind of, yeah. Or like racing themselves. Or have a lot of money to spend on tires and brakes and broken bits if they go wrong.
Yeah. The Pittsburgh Man is asking if you would prefer the DBS Super Leggera or this.
Probably the DBS. Just be a little like just cooler, classier, less showy.
McLaren's not going to give us any more cars.
But I doubt it's as crazy bonkers and as good around track as this is.
If that
down to 5 miles of fuel left, so we are going to...
Are we gonna end this at a gas station? We probably could.
No, but we'll end it and then head up to the gas station.
Alright. Its exhaust sound is cool. Yes, it for sure is.
Well, we didn't do any clips of you standing on the outside.
Oh.
But we didn't get that donation.
No, we
Thank
didn't.
you, Pittsburgh Man, for the donations. Gotta be in fuel economy mode now.
That thing is still there. Paper cup.
No, that was different.
Oh, it
More
was?
trash that people
Jeez.
Bunch of degens.
Ron says, don't worry, it's McLaren. I have more problems with my MP412C. At least this one can be solved with a simple update.
Yeah.
Also, Zarif, we're not telling you what our address is. So, don't ask again.
Maybe he wants to send us a check for like $1 billion.
Doubt. He's gotta go to Arabic school.
Afterward.
No.
Cool. Well, I mean, it's an amazing machine. It really is.
Yes.
Just,
I think machine is the right word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It exceeded my expectations. Because like when we had the 570 in Denver, it was like I was expecting this is going to be a neat, showy, like very different feeling car, and that's what it was. It was just that. This I was kind of expecting that too, but the power and the amount that it pulls with, I was not expecting that, and the capability, and
yes.
So it's cool to be surprised by a car like that.
Yes.
Yep.
I was definitely reminded of what it felt to be like to be in a roller coaster.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I saw a funny video earlier of one of my friend's wives going on an autocross with him.
Oh.
Is Stu. And she was screaming bloody murder as soon as they started, and I was thinking about how you actually do quite well. Even on the Tail of the Dragon with the Civic, you were like, oh my gosh, but like you weren't screaming maniacally.
Well, I couldn't, because one of them was a
yeah, I was like,
a winding road,
gotta be quiet
one, and that was like the first one we did, so I couldn't even do that. Yeah. So I also think it's funny when some commenters are like, oh great, a woman in the car, she's gonna be so obnoxious. And maybe sometimes I am, but at least I'm not obnoxious for how...
He wants me to hit it. Man, when you put your foot down in comfort mode, it does not take off the same way it does. It did not downshift nearly as much.
We also need to conserve fuel.
We'll be fine. Miran.
Oh my gosh. So the TheTopher should start an alternative income. It might not even be passive. Over here,
Our test loop.
Ooh.
Let's see if we can get a little better up the street here.
We still haven't started yet.
Really?
And I've actually also had trouble. Whoa.
What?
YouTube just like stopped.
Okay, we got.
Okay, cool. A bunch of comments just flooded in all at once.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, you want to super speed them?
Yes. I am reading them right now.
Okay.
Zuri says the interior looks good.
Okay.
was asking if you happened to try a launch control yet. We've done a couple.
Yep, we did a launch control for every donation. Shout out to Pittsburgh Man.
Yep. It looks like we're still loading. We still got a loading screen.
I might have turned auto stop on, but I don't think I did.
Oh, okay, no, we're back. We're good.
Alright.
Sorry, just hadn't been 30 seconds yet.
Gotcha.
Alright.
So we're gonna wrap things up here in just a minute. Let's just get into the last comments, and then we gotta go put some fuel in this thing.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yep. Got our range up to 10 miles though by driving easy.
Heck yeah, sweet. Ron says, if you wonder what happened to MP412C, it just blew 2 engines.
2 engines.
It wasn't even tuned.
Hopefully.
So that's an old McLaren for you.
Yeah, hopefully it was in warranty.
Yeah, seriously. Man. Bradley's car reviews is in the chats.
Hello. We're just getting ready to wrap things up.
Yes. Yeah, we went out. Our GoPro overheated, and then the hotspot took a dump, and then a lot of weird things just happened all at once. I wasn't even getting any YouTube comments in, so all your comments just flooded in.
Yep.
Right in that last second, so, yep. So, yep, we're all caught up. Everyone's, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we're going to pull up to this parking lot up here and do a little wrap and get ourselves some gasoline.
Dino juice.
Dino juice, of which this thing has drunk a lot of.
It is thirsty.
This live drive definitely cost us money to do. But that's okay because we like you guys.
Yeah. We like sharing cool toys with you guys.
Yep.
That's big. It's gonna be big. Some shade.
Don't mind us pulling into their lot for a few minutes.
Go down by that shade in the corner over there if you can. Oh no. Yeah. Bradley is asking for one more launch control because he tuned in late, and if it was any other situation, we may consider that, but we are running.
We're on E.
On empty here.
And we were doing launch controls for donations. We can scroll back. Right. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. Man, this thing is toasty. I'm just putting that by the AC to cool off a little bit.
We even took it off like the handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hold it with the fingers. Ugh. And there it is, the McLaren 720S. Sweet color, amazing car. Shout out to McLaren for not only letting us drive it, but for engineering such a masterpiece.
Yeah, seriously, very beautiful.
Yeah. Neat. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with our Friday afternoon G70 live drive. That'll be a good one. Maybe we'll get Nathan in on it if he's not going out of town before then.
That'd be cool.
Might
have to go pick him up.
Yes. Fortunately, he's got another car.
Oh yeah.
And any last chats?
You got a Genesis GV80
Prestige? No, we have not.
Prestige 3.5T?
Nope.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. We're Charlie and Alyssa from Daily Motor, and as always,
Drive on.